We had no idea, the actors, myself, the producers, that Spider-Man would be so well received by everybody. And I've never really been involved with a hit movie before, you know, something that so many people go to see. It's hard to understand when a lot of people like the movie, you know, which was a new experience for me. It's hard to know what the difference between that is and when one audience you're with likes the movie. It's hard for me to imagine, oh, I guess I should be 10 times happier because 10 times the people have seen this movie. It's not really true. The experience that I have is making the movie. So I want the people that I'm working with to be proud of their work on screen. But mostly I do want the audience to have a good experience with the picture.
I want Spider-Man!
Every fan had a Spider-Man movie in their head. And we just had to hope that once the lights went down and the film came on, that they would go with and embrace the Spider-Man movie that was in Sam Raimi's head. And, you know, fortunately they did.
What's unique about Spider-Man is that it starts at the age of 2 or earlier, and it goes all the way to people my age and older. The appeal of the character, the Peter Parker in all of us, was a kind of a thing that was male, female, young, old. It has all the elements. So when you walk into the movie house and the main title goes on and they erupt, it's like a rock concert. You knew the expectation was there, but it was even more fascinating to see that at the end and see this incredible depth and emotional investment that we all go through in this particular movie.
Whatever life holds in store for me, I will never forget these words. With great power comes great responsibility. This is my gift, my curse.
Sam being, you know, very well versed in the Spider-Man comics and especially to the early days in the 60s of the Spider-Man comics. So he kind of covers the people who are going to know the ins and outs of the comic books.
The Marvel artists and writers have done a great job throughout the decades. I know because I'm a big fan myself. And so there's a tremendous amount of material to draw upon, and the character is so clear. I think it's not difficult to make a picture once you understand the character, who that person is.
Everybody loves a hero. People line up for them, cheer them, scream their names, and years later they'll tell how they stood in the rain for hours just to get a glimpse of the one who taught them to hold on a second longer.
I think really what makes a comic book a good movie is if the story is classic in nature, Shakespearean in nature. But more importantly, what makes a great comic book movie is the alter ego of the superhero.
When I did Spider-Man, I wanted to make him a character people could believe in. So I figured I won't make him the handsomest guy in the world or the strongest. I won't make him rich. He'll have money worries. I can relate to that because I had money problems in those days. I said he won't be that popular. I mean, it's not easy for him to get a girl. He has to worry about getting dates. And I figured that most of the kids or the teenagers or the young adults who read those stories would be able to relate to that because life isn't easy for anybody, really. So that's what I did, and I'm so happy it worked. Originally, my publisher never thought it would work. He said, people just want to see the hero fighting the villain. They're not interested in all that other stuff. So I must admit I took a little bit of a chance.
There was no reason why Spider-Man should have worked. I mean, I'm sure that Sony was terrified. You know, I mean, the Batman franchise had flamed out. The Superman franchise had flamed out before that. You know, was the world ready to see a guy wearing a mask? And what you had was something that was really close to the comic in terms of its tone and its spirit. That's the romance of comics. More so than anything else, is you have to get the audience to believe that this person exists.
That's what makes Spider-Man a great movie, is because you have that emotional, pull, and they're real people, and then all these fantastical things are happening to them, but at the base of it, it's just like human relationships, and it's a pretty simple story, but it's what holds the movie together is that. Otherwise you just get an action film, and who really cares to go see just that.